like in September, they had to sleep in the basement just because they had no AC.
Sleep in the basement?
Yeah, in the basement of some of their dorms.
I think it's a big overkill, to be honest. Not even math majors have to take Calc 5. So.
CS majors don't talk to people.
Meeting new people is probably the best part.
Meeting new people. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Keska YouTube channel video. Today we're asking students at Rutgers University about their sleep schedule and trying to figure out what major has the worst sleep schedule and what major has the easiest lifestyle and sleep schedule. Let's get started. What is your name, major, and year of graduation?
My name's Ashrith. I'm majoring in computer science and math, and I'm graduating in 2027.
My name is Chinmay Patil. I'm in aerospace engineering, and I'm a freshman.
My name is David Patel, and I'm a CS major at Rutgers, and I'm expected to graduate year 2027.
My name is Shrenik. I'm a CS and math major, and I'm a freshman at Rutgers.
What is one common stereotype about your major, and do you think that you break that stereotype?
One common stereotype is that CS majors don't shower, and I definitely break that stereotype because I try to shower twice a day.
So you say that most CS students don't shower. Why is that?
I think either because they have too much work or they're just too lazy sometimes.
So one common stereotype about CS kids is definitely their hygiene and how they don't take showers, but I'm here to let you all know that I definitely break this stereotype.
So you do shower?
Yeah, I shower twice a day.
One common stereotype is that CS majors don't talk to people, but I think I'm doing well socially and I have a lot of friends and new friends at Rutgers, so I would say I break it.
One common stereotype that we heard amongst other students we interviewed was that computer science students do not shower. Do you think that's a fair stereotype?
I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't apply to me, but I can say that in some of my classes it may be true.
On the outside, it seems hard, but it's not really.
Do you spend a lot of your day studying? If so, is it more than 5 hours or less than 5 hours?
Not at all. I spend like 2 hours studying.
So coasting through Rutgers, I see.
Yep, at least in freshman year.
I spend a considerable amount of time studying. Usually my STEM classes take up a lot of time, so I would say 3 to 4 hours a day.
One of our aerospace engineering students that were recently here that we talked to said that he spends less than 1 hour studying. Do you think that's fair for a major in engineering, or do you feel that he said that it gets harder as he moves on? How about computer science? Do you think this is just the start of how much you're studying, and as you go throughout Rutgers University, it's going to get harder? Or do you think it already starts at a very hard base?
I think, for me, I think I was able to skip the intro course, so for me, it started at a pretty decently hard level, but I can see normally, typically for students, it would get harder as...
combined with my courses and studying and doing homework, probably more than 5 hours a day.
So, amongst the studying, do you focus on your own personal employment opportunities or internship opportunities, or is it just mainly pure Rutgers Academics takes 5 hours a day?
No, I would say, Rutgers Academics probably takes 5 hours a day as well, and then another 3 hours on personal things.
Do you use your phone a lot? And if so, do you think you use it mainly on academics or social media?
I think I do use my phone a lot, but probably for social media purposes.
So you have an average daily screen time of 5 hours and 11 minutes, and most used weekly on 9 hours of TikTok. Okay. So do you use your phone a lot?
Yeah, I would say so.
Do you usually use it for academics or for social media?
Mostly for academics.
Okay, let's check your screen time. TikTok 7 hours.
No, this is weekly.
Weekly 7 hours and books for 3 hours. Okay, so 4 hours and 16 minutes, that's less than average. And then C activity, 6 hours a week on TikTok, highest. Okay, that's fair. You did say you use it mainly for social media. Do you struggle to sleep in dorms / with roommates, or do you have any horror stories of being on campus or living in dorms?
Yeah, a few of my friends, especially in the beginning of the school year, said that in the summers, in September, they had to sleep in the basement just because they had no AC.
Sleep in the basement?
Yeah, in the basement of some of their dorms. So
That's crazy.
I commute.
Commuting, do you think it's better to commute or better to stay in the dorms at Rutgers?
I think staying in the dorms definitely helps to make new friends and connections faster. But if you're really close by, then commuting could save a lot of money. So
In the beginning of the year, actually, it was way too hot. I couldn't even sleep.
So where'd you have to go and sleep if it's too hot in your dorm?
I would go to my friend in the honors college. I would go to his dorm.
So would you say that other than the honors college dorms, Rutgers dorms are pretty inadequate for living conditions?
Yeah, I would say that.
horror stories of those living on campus. Nothing much other than the fact that you have to be careful when walking around at night, because since Rutgers is in New Brunswick, it could be a little bit shady at times.
What do you think about all D1 Rutgers athletes gaining access to their prestigious Rutgers Honors College? Is it fair? Why or why not?
I wouldn't say it's exactly fair, but I think that for athletes who also maintain a good GPA, it's definitely fair.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, I think it's fair. I think, I guess for honors college, it's not just the academics that matter. I think athletics are also important. So yeah, I think it's fair.
Do you think Rutgers puts more of a precedence on athletics or more on academics?
I would say they do both, but probably especially when it comes to athletics, they definitely cater for the football team a lot, and then academics is just in general.
Do you think it's fair that the Rutgers football team coach, which is the highest paid teacher, is worth $4 million a year compared to their other teachers not being paid nearly that amount?
I feel like that's not fair because academics should be valued just as much as athletics, and also some of the dorm living conditions are not so great.
Like in September, they had to sleep in the basement just because they had no AC.
Sleep in the basement?
Yeah, in the basement of some of their dorms.
There aren't AC in every dorm and things like that. So I think paying the football coach that much when those issues still exist isn't fair.
What is the best part about Rutgers University in your opinion?
I think the best part is just how many students there are. I think with such a large student body, you can meet a lot of cool people, find people who share similar really niche interests, and just do stuff together. I think since it's such a big campus, meeting new people is probably the best part.
I think the fact that it's a massive campus with a lot of people is the best part, because that means that there are so many opportunities. There's clubs for every single thing. There's career preparation organizations for any field you want to go into. And it's just a massive, vast, diverse network.
Makes sense. So we have heard that Rutgers is massive and the community and clubs is the highest aspect of it. Are there any clubs or activities that you participate in that you would recommend to someone applying to Rutgers?
So I've been participating in the competitive programming club as a CS major, and I also have recently joined the exec board for the team that hosts the semi-annual hackathon, HackRU. And so I think that's a very good experience. You can build up on your skills and do something real, like creating a real project rather than classes which are mainly theoretical. So yeah, it's definitely a good experience to join clubs, and you also get to meet upperclassmen who can give you advice, and people in your own classes who you may not get to interact with.